Hello everybody, this is Tower Hero, welcome back. And now I'm doing a video of my least favorite movies, Rotten Tomatoes wise. Skype guest Vinny Troy. And anyways, let's get started. Now guys, yeah, personally in my opinion and in Vinny's opinion. These are movies that are way overrated in our opinions. Yep. If they were all by Warner Brothers, they probably would be by the Boring Shield. And, let's get started. Here are some movies that we just hated so much. So many other people like. That's understandable, but still. And guys, I didn't put, the Rotten Tomatoes ratings on every single one of them. Like on franchises, I knew that would take way too long, so I didn't even bother. But I did do most of them. Anyways, let's get started. These are the movies we personally hate, but everybody else enjoys. If you enjoy them, good for you. We just did not enjoy them ourselves. This is just our personal opinion. You know, even though I don't think we're gonna get hate for this or anything, but, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and, let's just go ahead and start. First up, first movie we just did not like was Clyde Chance of Meatballs. I mean, seriously. Flying food from the sky. Really. It's just, the premise just makes no sense. I mean, I understand trying to be creative with it, but your premise has to make sense in order to do that. So, that doesn't really have the right connections there. The connections aren't really alright. They're really, I mean, some of them are alright, but, some of them are just totally in there for no reason. But yeah, I just did not enjoy it. I guess you could say. Just, don't know what else to say about it, but I don't think it deserved 87% at all. It just really was not that good in my opinion. Next, I got Up. Oh my god, this movie was stupid. I mean, it got 98% Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Guys, I actually used to like this movie, but now I watched it again. I was like, ugh. I mean, seriously, an 8-year-old explorer. What is he doing? What is he doing? An 8-year-old explorer. What? He probably hasn't even heard the word explorer yet. He's only like in 3rd grade. Seriously? How is he an explorer? It just, again, the premise just does not make any sense. And the characters are kind of annoying at times. I don't know. It's just not for me, I guess. If you enjoy it, great. Just didn't. And one more thing, guys. The Nostalgia Critic inspired me to do this. I decided to just go ahead and make my own. Because I've seen other people do this before. I kind of like the idea. I want to do it myself. And I feel like you guys might be interested in that. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Sorry being off topic there. But back to what I'm saying about Up. I just think it did not deserve 98%. I did not enjoy it. In fact, I don't think it even deserved 8%. I mean, it just was not very good. There's like no way in my mind it would be 98%. I don't know. It just didn't make any sense to me. Turbo, which got 67%. This movie was just, it was just about a snail and this boy. It just did not work out in my opinion. I thought the promise was silly and it made no sense. I can't believe it got 67%. Just, I don't know even what else to say about it. Just didn't enjoy it. This next movie, they actually played at my school a couple days ago. I was so mad, but I had to see it, unfortunately. There was no other way out of it, so I had to see it. Yeah, they played at my school a few days ago. I'm not kidding about that. They really did. And I watched it myself. I thought the trailer was bad, but the movie itself was so bad. Oh my. The Peanuts movie. I mean, they destroyed the animation. They destroyed all the characters. They made the characters look all crappy, and the CGI is so ugly to look at. The smiles are so creepy. And, oh my, it's just, everything about it is such a mess. It's creepy, it's annoying, it's definitely one of the worst movies of last year. I mean, it's so bad. And how in the world did it get an 87%? It just did not deserve it. I mean, I want to watch the originals again. I mean, they should have just played the originals. Why did they have to play this? I don't get it. I mean, seriously, the animation was terrible. The backgrounds look stupid, and the characters look freaking paper thin. I mean, they just looked really fake, you know? Seriously, the animation was wasted. Completely wasted. They wasted, like, probably $1 billion on animation. That just did not look very good. It was a waste of 3D graphics. It was a waste of all sorts of graphics. It was a waste of all sorts of things. Waste of story. Waste of, like, 5 years to make the film. However long it took to make the film, it was a waste of time. It was just a waste of money that was just thrown into it. They should not have gotten any money off of it. It sucked. Next movie, Tangled. I just don't get it. Got a 90%. I don't get it. So you're saying a movie that's another one of those Rapunzel, Once Upon a Time wannabes got a 90%. You're telling me that a stupid fairy tale like this got a 90%. Is that what... Like I said, guys, it's people's opinions, though. I do respect your opinion, but... yeah, if you like them, good for you. It's just my personal opinion. I just did not like this movie at all. There's not one moment in this movie that I was like, this is not too bad. There's not one moment in this movie I felt that. This entire movie was just made for money, you can tell. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. Next, SpongeBob SquarePants movie, which shockingly got a 68%. No idea why. And oh, one more thing, guys. For the Rotten Tomatoes wise version, I'm only including 60 and higher, for movies. You know, for my least favorite movies list. I picked some movies from my least favorite movies list. You know, movies I've seen that I hated, from the list. Anyways, back to the topic. SpongeBob movie and Sponge Out of Water. Both of them were. Sponge Out of Water got an 8%. Both of them, in my opinion, were just really unfunny. Like, I don't think I even laughed. I don't even recall laughing once in the original. In the sequel, I don't think I laughed either in the sequel. I never got it either, and I am not getting it. I used to want to get it. I'm not going to anymore. I'm no longer going to get that tape.
Same here.
I'm not getting it. I don't care if there's a copy of the ink label Blue-Ray Black Reels. I'm not getting it. Even though I don't think that exists, but even if there's one, I could care less, in my opinion. Anyways.
Next, Big Hero 6. 89% off.
Oh my god, I forgot to put that one on my list. What is wrong with me? Yeah, Big Hero 6 I did not like either. I can't believe I forgot to put that on my list. So sorry, guys.
I missed it, but
yeah. Yeah, I forgot all about that movie. I guess it's a good thing I forgot all about that movie. I don't even want to think about it again. Anyways, not really much to say about the SpongeBob movies. They're just not good. Really not good in their own way. The animation of Sponge Out of Water was just terrible. They wasted so much money on 3D graphics that... I mean, seriously. I mean, what is the point of these 3D graphics? They look so stupid, and they just look... They look gross! Why? They look so gross. I mean, ugh. Man, I might need a barf bag. Ugh. Let's not think about that anymore. Cars. 74%. No idea why. Talked about this movie plenty of times. And, you know, I will get John send me a chest. I will get the tape, but didn't enjoy it at all. Next, The Good Dinosaur. 76%. Oh, wait. One more thing about Cars. I just did not think the animation was very good. The story was... just nothing special, I guess. And just cheap car jokes. Yeah, I don't even remember laughing at that movie either. One moment.
One got overrated.
Yeah, so it did not, guys, I hated Cars 2 as well, but like I said, guys, ones with very, very low ratings, I'm not including. Those will be for another video, probably. That's probably also on my least favorite movies list, probably. That type of thing. Let's just go ahead and move on to the next one, I guess. The Good Dinosaur, which got 76%. It did not deserve it. The characters were not even fully developed. Yeah. That is just, I mean, the 3D was wasted. They wasted so much money on this. And it wasted so many years. It felt like it was just such a hot mess. There was nothing interesting about this movie. It was just the entire time, just, the characters just, I don't even know what they were doing. I could care less. I don't even remember what they were doing. I could care less. Seriously, it came out the same week as freaking, it came out same freaking week as Thanksgiving. Unbelievable. Ugh. Thank God it did not ruin my Thanksgiving, man. Even though my Thanksgiving already was not very good, but at least I didn't see that movie. Oh my God. Anyways, next one was Open Water. Oh my. Now this one, Vinny really, really despises.
I got one of my VHS.
Yes, he even got rid of his VHS of it recently.
Recycled it to Madagascar New Line Era.
Yep, he recycled it with his Madagascar New Line Air tape. And gave it a print date, which is really cool.
The number 14 out 4.
That's the new print date of Madagascar New Line Air. That's really cool. Anyways, Open Water was just, it was so nasty. There was just so much, it was so much like Jaws. It would just copy Jaws totally. All sorts of gross nudity. It's so bad. I hate that movie. It's so much gross nudity. It's so unfunny. I mean, not unfunny. I mean, it's not meaning to be funny, but, it's not what I'm trying to say. I mean, it was just so unscary. I mean, it just was not scary. It felt like Jaws all over again. Jaws was way better, even though Jaws was still kind of in my opinion. But still.
If you want to, I can show everyone this Madagascar tape.
Oh, sure, you can if you want to. Yeah, sure.
I'll show my camera.
Yeah, sure.
But compared to slow. Oh my, there we go. Here's this. You guys are curious.
Yep.
The number 14 out 4.
Yeah, it's in dark, invisible ink. Anyways, anything else to say? But, you guys kind of get the idea. Open Water was just not good in my opinion. It was really stupid. And guys, if you haven't seen it, don't watch it. I mean, seriously, it's like watching some of the worst found footage, cheese, I guess you could say. It's cheese, and seriously, it looks like they were recording on, like, the oldest webcam in history. It looks like they were just recording on such an old webcam. It was just in low quality. The movie was in very low quality, and it was just not a good quality movie at all. The quality was absolute crap. I don't think there's anything good about that movie, so I'm just moving on. Wreck-It Ralph, 86%. Why? Just why? Seriously. I'd rather go to hell for 24 hours straight, being strapped to a chair, and be forced to drink my own vomit for 24 hours, than look at a color scheme of this movie. And that's not even the poster. That's not even anything. That is that low. It's that low amount. Yes. I went that far. Next one. The Avengers movies from 2012. I don't know why these are so popular. I don't know. The first one got 92%. Second one got a 75%. Let's talk about the first one first. I mean, I thought the action, like, they saved all the action for the end. I don't like it when people do that. Seriously, why would you save the action for the end? It's like, seriously. I mean, you just can't do that in filmmaking. In filmmaking, you can't do that. I mean, it's just, it makes your movie just so much more unrealistic, and it takes away. And most of the jokes were kind of they weren't really that funny, but they weren't really that terrible, but they just really were not that funny. It just didn't work out. The second one's got 75%. Didn't hate it as much as the original, but still just did not like it either. Next, Guardians of the Galaxy, which got 91%. I'm starting to look back at this movie and be like, this movie is stupid. It does not deserve a 91%. I mean, the characters were some of the characters were so small and they just were poorly created. And, it just did not have a really good feel to it. I just kind of just didn't really feel anything seeing this movie. I just felt like this action. They were just doing action just to perform. It felt more like a middle school performance to me. And not to spit in anyone's face though, but it just kind of felt like that, and that's not really what Hollywood should feel like. So that's kind of a problem. It kind of felt like more of a middle school performance to me. I don't know. I thought it was just not really very good. It was like, well, the memorization wasn't that bad, but I just did not enjoy the movie overall. It just didn't feel Marvel to me. Next, oh god, this movie was killer boring. The Martian, 92%. Killer freaking boring. I was in that theater, almost sleeping. I mean, I was literally this close to sleeping this entire time. I was so close to sleeping. I was so close to just... I mean, I wanted to get on my phone, but I know I should. I know that I probably shouldn't. I knew I probably shouldn't, so I just tried to fall asleep. I just couldn't. I tried to fall asleep. I just couldn't, because to be honest, I'm really not... I don't really sleep that well unless I take a little bit of medication to help me sleep at night. Anyways, I was in that theater just trying to sleep so much. I just could not sleep. I was just... I mean, I wanted to get on my phone. I wanted to do everything to just get out of this movie and just don't have to go through it. I was asking my parents if they could check this. I was asking my mom if she could check the time constantly. I mean, I kept asking her what time it was and when this movie would be over. That is how bad it is. I almost never ask how long movies are. This movie, I asked how long it was several times. I mean, I've just been waiting endlessly for this movie to end. It finally did. I was so happy. I was so relieved. I was probably the happiest I was that entire day. Just that little moment of that movie being over. Yeah, problem right there. That's not how you should feel in a movie, Seriously, it is so stupid. It's like they just add more to it. They took a 15-minute script and just rewrote it to like 2 hours and 30 minutes. How could you do that? Seriously, I don't think people can even do that very successfully, at least. You have to actually have a reason for your filmmaking. Come on. Go back to Film 101 if you don't know that. No, go back to Film 100 if you didn't know that. Seriously, come on, people. Seriously. Talk about not knowing direction. Anyways, let's get back to the topic. Next, I got Cinderella remake. Got 84%. All it was just a CGI ripoff just to ruin our childhood for good. And the Frozen Fever short before that was absolute freaking torture. And oh my god, I don't know what else to say. The Jungle Book remake, 95%. Don't know why. Just looks like a live action wasteland of a movie. Kung Fu Panda 1, 2, and 3. I already talked about those a lot. You guys already know, I just don't like those movies. Basically, we talked about a lot of movies I don't really talk much about now. Moulin Rouge, which got 76%. One of the most boring musicals ever. Seriously, it was a complete ripoff of Grease. It was terrible.
I do have the blockbuster tape of it.
Yeah, personally, I am not getting the tape of it at all. I don't like that movie at all. Epic, which got 64%. I have no idea why. That was stupid. It was so stupid. Nope, not Epic movie. It was just called Epic. It came out in 2013. It was terrible. Completely terrible. The animation was not very good.
Epic movie got 2%.
Yeah, it's not that movie. It's Epic from 2013. The animation was really bad. I think they could have picked a better title for it. Epic, just one word like that. More like epic fail. That's what it's more like. It's epic fail of animation. Fast and Furious is 5, 6, and 7. All of these are way overrated. I don't know why so many people like these movies. I did not care for any of them.
But by the way, all these movies, if they have Mickey Mouse the boy bar, because they will deserve that bad.
Yeah, and they deserve the boring shield, like you like to say. Anyways, I don't really have much to say about that one either. Just don't like them really. They're just the direction is kind of everywhere. There's not enough story. There's just too much action, and it's not really enough story. No, they kind of just blasted you with all sorts of action. That's not what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to have a little bit of story here and there, and have some action, and then a little bit of story and a little bit of action, and then kind of like do it like the older. That's why older action films worked. They actually tried new things. Try new things in your action movies. Don't make them exactly the same every single time. It's repetitivity, and nobody likes repetitivity, okay? Okay? Seriously, repetitivity is not the way to go, people. Stop thinking your fantasy world, okay? This is the real world. Welcome to the blue planet. Come on. Seriously. Anyways, kind of talk about that too much. Despicable Me movies, including Minions as well. Even though Minions got 55%, I actually crossed that one off because, that is a bit overrated, but I do hate Minions a lot. I hate it passionately, I could even say, but it only got 55%, so I'm not going to include it. But Despicable Me movies, those were way overrated. They were unfunny. They were gross. They had all sorts of disgusting humor. They were just all bad movies. Monsters University, which got 78%. Complete waste of time. I don't even know why I used to like it. It's a complete waste of time. Seriously. They made like one of the worst spin-offs to Monsters Inc. I mean, I don't know why. I just don't know why. Seriously, 78%. Wow, that's downright stupid. Why does it get that? The original was kind of watched it a bit too much, but Monsters University sucks, in my opinion. I thought it was so stupid. I mean, the way they just did everything. There's only one thing that I kind of admire about this movie. I kind of got into the style a bit that showed more of the monster world. That's it. That's all you get. That's everything else about this movie. I'm like, no, this is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Hunger Games movies. I hated every single one of these wastes of time. No more of these, please. Stop making these movies. The good news that I heard Mockingjay Part 2 is the last one. Please do make it the last one. Don't make another franchise out of this. Otherwise, if they make one more Hunger Games movie, something is really going to happen, trust me. People are really going to stop liking your movies, trust me. Next, Twilight movies. Now, these actually got really low ratings, but the only reason why I'm talking about these is because so many people talk about them, I have no idea why. So, I'm going to go ahead and just finally express my opinion on this one in this video. Same with the next one, but I'll talk about that in a minute. The Twilight movies, they were just stupid. And, seriously, Bella, whatever the hell her name is, I don't even remember. I haven't seen this movie in at least 2 years. Bella is the most forgettable character ever. Seriously, I forgot about her in 2 seconds. Seriously, 2 seconds, I forgot about that character. She is so forgettable, so annoying, just so headache-inducing. She is so annoying. Oh my god, she's like the worst character ever, literally. She is terrible. She is the worst character in this movie. Jacob is also very unlikable. Very, very unlikable. Everybody in this movie is so unlikable. So stupid. I mean, they make the worst decisions and you just get pissed off at them for it. Seriously, even getting pissed off at this movie is funner than this. I mean, seriously. Oh my god. Seriously. Bella was like the most forgettable character ever. I mean, I barely can even remember her name. Man, my brain just wants to completely erase her from my memory, which is good news. I don't even want to think about her ever again. I hate that character so much. I mean, if I could, I'd probably drown her, even though it's not a nice thing to say, but if I could, I'd probably drown the character. Obviously, the character only. You know. Anyways, moving on. Diary of a Kid movies. Just one word. Lame. I mean, seriously. Seriously, I thought it was just... The movie was so random, and it was just so gross in certain parts. I really just did not enjoy it at all. I don't even know what else to say about any of these three movies. All of them were just... And all of them was like just reading the book. It's so boring. It's kind of boring, and it's just not really interesting. To be honest, I had more fun in the books than any of these movies. Because I remember in elementary school, I read a couple of the books. And the books were kind of boring, but they were okay. The movies sucked totally. I'd rather read the book in hell for 24 hours with nonstop 100-degree heat and being forced to have my toenails just taken out one by one and being being forced to put a bunch of needles in my foot than watch any of these movies ever. And this the rest until probably at least until the end of the world. Then watch any of these movies, even at any time around the end of the world. Yeah, that even made sense at all. Ah well. Next, Madagascar, and the sequels as well. Didn't like any of them. I've talked about those too much. Ice Age sequels talked about too much. ParaNorman. Oh God. ParaNorman. That movie was just I mean, it was just such a forgettable movie. Again, it was kind of like Twilight. The characters are just forgettable as hell. And pretty annoying as well, actually, I'll have to say. Got an 87% Rotten Tomatoes. I have no idea why. Doesn't deserve an 87% at all. It's just completely just... I don't know what to say about it. It's stupid. I did not like it. That's all I can say. I've seen this movie like 2 times already. Didn't like it. Frankenweenie from 2012. Same thing. Seen the movie like 2 times. Again, got the exact same rating, 87%. Did not deserve it. Seriously, it was just... I want to watch the 1994 one. That looks a lot better. I plan to watch the 1994 one soon.
Hope to get the VHS.
Yeah, I hope to get the VHS as well. But especially because how rare it is. It's only like only like a certain amount of copies in the world. But the remake of Frankenweenie from 2012 is pretty much unwatchable in my opinion. Next, Hotel Transylvania. Talked about them too much. Hotel Transylvania 1 and 2. Talked about them too much. Well, actually, no. Maybe I didn't. Because I'm actually kind of starting to hate Hotel Transylvania. Hotel Transylvania. Seriously, again, the characters were annoying, and it just was not really that creative. The animation didn't really look all that good. I understand it was trying to be like a horror movie kind of like, but it just didn't turn out that way. To me, at least. it was pretty much as scary as a little kid dressed up in a banana. Yeah, that's pretty scary. Yeah, it's pretty much as scary as that. That's not very scary, trust me. Next, open season movies. Talk about those too much. And guys, by the way, not to make fun of anything, you know, I'm not trying to make fun of anything, you know, but I'm just kind of, you know, giving out examples, you know. So I apologize if this offends anyone. I'm just kind of giving out my own examples. Open season movies, talked about those like crazy. Rise of the Guardian, 74%. No idea why. Did not enjoy it. Terrible movie in my opinion. It was just the characters were annoying. All of that. Ugh. Again, I can't think of one redeeming quality. Ugh. I haven't watched this movie on TV. I watched the movie on TV 2 years ago, I think. I liked it then, but then I watched it again. I was like, maybe not. Yeah, I didn't like it. Next, Marley Me, 63%. Ugh.
I have to record tape of it, but I'm taping it over it.
Marley and Me was stupid. I mean, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate of it, but I finally watched the movie, and I hate it.
I got to record tape. Even worse, I got to record tape this past.
Seriously, what is this? Beethoven wannabe? This time with a young dog?
And guess what? I got this record tape this past Thursday. That's Marley and Me.
Yeah.
I got tape over it.
Yeah. Ugh, I can't even think of anything else, but other than that, Marley and Me, it was too similar to Beethoven. It was too similar to some of the other dog movies. There's better dog movies out there. Skip Marley and Me if you don't like that. If you don't like dog movies that are kind of gross in a way, kind of just don't really feel right, don't watch Marley and Me. It's just it'll make you feel that way. It made me feel that way at least. It just made me feel uncomfortable. It made me feel tired. It made me feel all sorts of things. I was just kind of drained after seeing that movie. I was kind of drained. Next, Rango. Oh my, Rango, really? 87%, unbelievable. A lot of movies on this list got an 87%. I have no idea why. Rango was like one of the stupidest movies ever. Seriously, the characters were horrible. Like, this lizard thing, I don't even know what the hell he is. I could care less. I haven't seen this movie in at least 2 years, thank God. Ugh. Seriously, Rango was just... The animation was just totally recycled. Recycled completely out the window. Throw... Whatever, hell. Don't even know what to talk about it. Rio movies. How did the first one get a 72%? Actually, I'm not going to include Rio 2, even though I hate that movie so much, but Rio 2 is already pretty hated, so I'm not going to include that one. But Rio, man, it is so overrated. I have no idea why so many people like it. I actually didn't even like it the day I saw it in theaters. I remember it was like all the way back in 2011, I think. All the way back in 2011. I saw that movie in theaters, and let me tell you, I was just... Oh my God, I've almost never been this drained in the theater, man. I was so drained. I mean, it was more drained than Marley Me. It was way worse. It was way worse. Oh my God. I was like, seriously, I felt like my head was gonna friggin' explode. I had like killer headache while watching this movie. It's such an annoying movie.
Oh God, I can't believe I used to like that movie.
I mean, I never liked this movie to begin with. I always thought this movie was it was complete mental torture. This movie was probably directed by birds. Seriously. It sucks. Big time. I mean, I can't think of one redeeming quality. That's pretty sad. To be honest, I don't know what redeeming quality... I don't know if there's anything redeeming about it at all. I do not think so. So I'm not even going to try to make one. Let's keep going. Because we're not even halfway done yet. We're going to get up to way over an hour soon. Winnie the Pooh, 2011. Come on, guys, really? Do we really need a remake to Winnie the Pooh? How in the hell did this get a... Hold on, let me see what percent I got again. A 90%. What? Really? I want to watch the originals, you know. I want to watch the originals. I don't want to watch that piece of crap anymore. Seriously, the animation was... Well, it was okay, I'll say, but... At least they kept the 2D animation, but still, it's just... Still, there was a lot of other problems, too, like the story. There's, like, the story just... Ugh, it didn't feel like it was there. It really didn't feel like it was there. I mean... It felt like they were just tried and they failed. It was just a try and fail thing, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. That's all it is, I guess you could say. Man, I really have nothing to say about this, do I? Because this movie was forgettable as hell. To be honest, I actually... After I make this video, I'm probably just going to erase this movie from my memory totally. I'm not even going to remember this movie anymore. I don't want to think about it anymore. I'm just going to watch the originals if I want to watch a Winnie the Pooh film. And I'm going to completely forget about this one. Pretend it never happened. Ever. Okay, next one. Moving on here. Yeah, I think we're not going to be done anytime soon. Let me see. The Avengers of Tintin. Now, guys, I recently watched this movie as well. And I have to speak my honest truth. I hated this movie. A lot of people like this movie, and that's great. I hate this movie. It's really great if you like this movie. I'm happy for you. It's just, I guess it's not my type of movie. I thought it was boring, and I really got really tired while watching this movie. I got really tired, and I was ready to fall asleep, and that's not really the right message right there. It's not really the right message, you know. It's not really. It just was not really a good time for me. I did not enjoy it. Maybe a couple redeeming parts about it. There were some good parts about it. The animation was not that bad, but still, it was not very good. 3D animation really was not that good. Again, they're just kind of wasting their own visuals. They're wasting so much money on these visuals, and it just don't really look very good. I'm not sure what else to say about it, other than it's just pretty much boring, and just, I described it best I can. I was pretty much ready to turn this off, but finally, the good news is, but the bad news is that I did have to sit through it, the movie was shorter than I thought it was. I'm very happy it was shorter than I thought it was. I just did not enjoy it personally. And another movie I hated, let me see. Some of these I watched recently, again. And some of them I watched for the first time recently, like Adventures of Tintin. A couple others on this list too. Puss in Boots. I watched this movie in theaters, and I liked it then, but I rewatched it a couple times. Now I think this movie is just an unneeded Shrek spinoff that should just go hide somewhere. I mean, seriously, Shrek was a much better movie. You don't need a piece of crap spinoff I mean, seriously, they completely changed it up. They just made it all weird. Like, they made it, seriously, how does a cat have all these skills? Seriously? It just doesn't really make sense to me. I just think, I understand they're trying to be creative. That's fine. I have nothing against creativity. I promise I have nothing against creativity. Creativity is always good, but still, sometimes it just doesn't really make much sense, like this one. And, I mean, I understand that's pretty much the purpose of it, but still, it's like, I don't know, I guess it's just something with me. I don't know what it is, but, I guess it's just something with me. I don't know. Anyways, let's just move on. I'm kind of losing where I'm at here. Now, guys, this next movie I actually rewatched recently. Yeah, unfortunately, I am actually starting to really hate this movie. But I will keep the VHS, obviously. Because it is a pretty rare collector's item, and I do really like the VHS still. I think the VHS is really cool, but the movie itself sucks, in my opinion. Yes, bring on the hate if you have to. Shrek 2, okay?
Oh, same here.
Shrek 2.
Just to copy the VHS.
I will keep my VHS of it, and if there's any other rare copies, I will go ahead and get it. But, I just did not care for this movie. I don't know what it is. Maybe I was just in a bad mood and I watched the movie or something. I don't know. I just did not like it. I thought it just wasn't really Shrek anymore. Like, they just, again, just kind of like Toy Story 2. I'll talk about that piece of crap, that abomination later. That's like way at the very end. I hate that movie so much. It's like way at the very end.
And wait until you see what I did in Toy Story 2 when we get to Toy Story 2.
Yeah. Anyways, where was I at? Shrek 2. A lot of people really like the sequel, that's fine. I hated it a lot. I mean, I thought, to be honest, I do think the animation is alright in some cases, but, on fun movie perspective, I thought it kind of failed at that a little bit. I thought it kind of seemed fake at some parts, and the animation kind of dropped down in certain parts, if you know what I mean. Kind of just kept going, and it didn't really make much sense. I didn't care how much sense it made, it just kept going and going and going and going and going and going, throwing everything in your face. It's too much. And that's a pretty bad problem with the movie. When they try to be overly fun, but it's not really fun. So they just keep trying and 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 trying until they have fun with it, and it pretty much still backfires. That is what this movie did, and I cannot let that go. Because I personally look for stuff like that all the time. That's the reason why I hate so many movies people like, and I do respect their opinion, though. I do respect their opinion. Anyways, let's get back here. The Muppets and Muppets Most Wanted. Both of these were just, I liked the first time. I watched again, I was like, oh my god, why am I letting this slide? I really hate these movies now. I think they're just crazy overrated. I mean, the first Muppets got a 96%. What? Seriously? 96%? 4% would be more equal for it. For me. Should have got 4% to me. That should have been that could have been equal. Seriously. And Muppets Most Wanted got 78%. To be honest, I don't even think that's a 1%. I think they must have meant 0.78. That's what it might have been what they meant. That's a fraction. That's worse than 1%. I think that might have been what they meant. Maybe a 0.78. That would have been more fair. Yeah, I just did not like either one of them. Again, if you like them, good for you. Hated them, in my opinion. Happy Feet films. Ugh, God. The first one got 75%. How is talking penguins just dancing around and annoying the crap out of you? How do that even get a 75%? Crappy dance moves, all that other crap. How does crappy dance moves, crappy everything get a 75%? Think that one through. That's crazy. I mean, probably. Do you know what they should do with that number? Do you know what they should do with that number? Add a couple digits at the very beginning. Oh wait, 0 point! So that's less than 1. How about that? How about them apples? Oh man, It's just, I just can't believe. Talking penguins just dancing and just annoying everybody. Got 75%. That is so unbelievable. Oh man. It's fun. It's fun making fun of this movie. Funner than it's the most fun I've had since I've ever seen this friggin' movie. I mean, it's just, this movie it just makes me feel bad about my life, you know? It just makes me feel like that I don't really have anything to do, you know? That I feel like, it makes me feel like penguins just dancing like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes me just feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel like really drained out. It makes me just not feel good, you know? It makes me really pissed off. It makes me just, I hate how uncomfortable it makes me feel. I hate this movie because of it. It's just, it's I'm out of breath because of this movie. The exaggeration's crazy, man. Oh, God, this movie. Man, it totally deserves the boring shield. If there was a VHS of this movie, I would never get it. Good news is I don't think there is. Even if there is, though, I'm not getting it. I don't care if it has an ink label blue lid mock reels. I am not getting that tape.
Deserve the boring shield.
Yeah, it does. Big time. It deserves the boring shield. Seriously, I mean, oh my god. It's so annoying in my opinion. I hate it so much. Next, I got How to Train Your Dragons 1 and 2. Talked about those a bit too much, so let's move on. Rugrats movies, pretty obvious. Just diaper talk the whole time. Yeah. Like if that's somehow entertaining. And it's not. Seriously, there's nothing entertaining about a freaking diaper. Get a life. Get a life. Come on. Do something for once. Seriously, just come on. Seriously, it just does not make any sense to me. I hate these movies. I hate how they keep talking about diapers. It makes me feel uncomfortable, and it just makes me really angry. They keep talking about that. Seriously, they keep talking about that every single episode of the show. Why make us go through it again? Seriously, come on. Do you want us to point it out to you? You want us to point out how stupid your movie is? Seriously, stop talking about that the whole time. Find new topics. Monsters vs. Aliens, 72%. I have no idea why. I have no idea. 72%, really, for Monsters vs. Aliens. Monsters vs. Aliens. The action in this movie was out of order, and the animation was not very good. Like the slob thing that's blue. I don't care what he is. I think his name is Bob. I don't care. Seriously, he's like all he is like that's like they just took the slug from Men in Black, turned it blue, animated it, and they just put it in there. Seriously, come on. You cannot steal characters from other movies. That is unacceptable. That is against the rules of animation. That is against the rules. You'll be kicked out of animation school for that. Probably suspended forever, never be able to go back. Probably expelled. Who knows? Seriously, that's just not the right way to go. I mean, come on. Get people to just get that through their head. Come on. Don't make us waste our time on this. It's terrible. Next, I got Antz. Oh my god. This movie was just such a bad movie in my opinion. I got 96%. I have no idea why. It's like movies are just trying to torture me, I guess, nowadays. Seriously. Even though Antz came out all the way in 1998, but still. Antz was just terrible in my opinion. I just wouldn't recommend it. It's just, the animation's really poor, and to be honest, even as a kid, I was like, this movie is not very good. Even when I was a kid, I didn't even really like this movie. I mean, it's just... I mean, even though it is one of the darker DreamWorks films, I do like that's being darker, but still, just as a whole, the movie just kind of just doesn't really work properly, you know? You know what I mean? It just doesn't really work properly the more you think about it. It doesn't really work all that well. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Anyways, Fantastic Mr. Fox, which got 92%. I have no idea why. A lot of people like the movie Fantastic Mr. Fox. I watched it pretty recently. Not really that recently, though, but, around... I don't know, but it hasn't been really that long ago. And I did not enjoy it. I thought it was really stupid, and the animation, seriously, it looks like a Winnie the Pooh wannabe. I mean, the color scheme is so similar. The animation is very, very similar to Winnie the Pooh. Seriously, this is like a Winnie the Pooh wannabe. Come on. How's Winnie the Pooh wannabe get 92%? Seriously, this is like an early live-action version of Winnie the Pooh. Seriously, why? Even though it's not live action, it's still animation, but it's a different type of animation that's like 3D and generalized and all that other crap. Come on. You could do better than that. You could do better. Seriously. Come on. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. You're wasting everything. You're not caring about your audience anymore. You're just throwing everything out there just for people to see, you know? That's just against the rules of making a film. It's against the rules. Are you begging to be kicked out of film school or something? Just stop. Come on. People are going to fire you for making movies if you keep doing this. Stop it. Next, Over the Hedge. Oh, God, Over the Hedge. I mean, 75%? Really? I mean, to be honest, there's only one good part about this movie. I mean, there is a good part about this movie, actually. The THX logo, when it was played. The THX logo was played in the movie. That is a good thing, to be honest. I really liked... You know why? It took my... Guess what? It turned off my brain of the movie. It actually played the THX theme in my head, so I wasn't that bored in the movie anymore. So I was no longer bored in the movie. I was finally having the THX logo replay in my head constantly during that movie. And I was feeling much better. Oh my God. Thank God for that moment. Without that moment, I'd probably hate the movie even more than I already do. I mean, I already think this movie is just not good. I mean, because their THX logo literally cannot save this movie. It's not a good enough reason to save a movie. The THX logo, thank God. Thank you, THX. Thank you. Oh, thank God. That was the only good part of the movie. Everything else was rushed, unfunny, and just flat out stupid and uncalled for. What's the point? That's my question. Another movie, Penguins of Madagascar the movie. In fact, this movie was actually so bad that it caused PDI to shut down. It actually caused PDI to shut down. And thanks to Samstar2 for that comment. And, this movie totally deserves it. I mean, it is so bad. It even shut down PDI. PDI ran out of money. They spent so much money on this piece of crap. That just did not do well. And I heard it actually did not do very well, but I'm going to go ahead and include it anyway. I thought it was way overrated. I mean, I thought how much I hated the show, but the movie was like watching a gazillion of the worst episodes of Barney played over again while being kicked in the face 60 times. Yes. That far. Alright, we're almost done here. How many movies do we have left? 8. Okay. Oh, God. Guys, here, we're getting some of the worst ones now. I'll try to get through this. I don't think so. We are 55 minutes in. Whoa. Okay. Megamind, 72%. No idea why. Watched it again. Not a good DreamWorks movie at all. I don't think I liked a single DreamWorks movie for a while. Probably at least since Spirit. Even though I haven't seen Spirit for over 10 years. It's like a childhood movie. I don't even remember watching that movie at all. Guys, I'm plugging in my phone while I'm doing the rest of this video. I just got a 20% message, so I'm plugging in my phone right now. Sorry being off topic, but I just decided to let you guys know. Anyways, Flushed Away, 72%. I have no idea why. Actually, guys, I'm actually gonna include Megamind after this. Sorry, I forgot Flushed Away. 72%. No idea why. The characters were annoying. How could somebody get flushed down the toilet? Are they that small? Are they that much of a friggin' midget? Seriously? That is so dumb. I mean, what is even the point? Seriously. I just don't get it. 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 And the characters, some of the characters are really ugly. Like, these, like, frog things. Oh my god, they're so ugly. Ugh. I want to flush all of them down the toilet. And have their heads tied to a knot. Tied like a knot. Their neck, I should say. Have their neck tied to a knot. And just throw them, and just flush them down the toilet. And most of the characters in this movie are freaking midgets, and it just, nothing really worked out. Just animation didn't stand out or anything. It just kind of was there, and, so much more. I don't even know what else to say about it. Completely out of ideas, I guess you could say. Megamind, 72%, same rating. Did not deserve it. Watched it again. Not good film at all. I really thought it was rushed like crazy. They just did not take their time on it. It was just pretty lazy, to be honest. The Lego Movie, 96%. Absolutely did not deserve it. A monstrosity to Hollywood. I mean, deserves the Boring Shield big time. Thank God for the Boring Shield for that movie. Not one good scene. They even had the balls to ruin the animation by having live action sequences in there. To prove the characters are freaking fake! You just ruined your characters, didn't you? How? You just proved to them that your characters are fake. Wow, that is caring, isn't it? Nobody cares. Seriously, why would you ruin characters in a movie like that? By showing a boy playing with them. Seriously? Whoever wrote this movie was probably on drugs and was trying to make an unintentionally funny movie or something. I think this is probably an unintentionally funny movie. I think that was probably an unintentionally funny part, too. Man, it really was bad in my opinion. I really didn't like it. I hope nobody else saw it. That part, at least. If you like that movie, I do respect your opinion. I hate it so much. Next. Oh, no! All the rest of these movies are worse than any of the others times a gazillion, trillion, billion, quillion if even one. If there's even one. If that even made sense. These next ones, these are the things that anger me. These are the ones that make me want to grab my fist and just punch myself nonstop. Here are the movies that just caused critical brain damage throughout my life. Here are the movies that, thank you, movies that did it. Yeah, Thank you, movies! And funny. They are actually all Disney movies. Funny. Are you ready?
Yeah. First one, I recycled. Say it.
Frozen.
Oh, never mind. We'll start with that one first.
89%. No freaking comment there. Completely overrated. I mean, seriously. People really that dumb nowadays? Even though, not to be rude, but I know everybody that likes this movie, I respect your opinion. You know, but seriously, how to get 89%? That's way too high, in my opinion, personally. I think I should bring it down quite a bit. Probably at least a good... how about a good 89%? Bring it down! Okay. I'm cool now. I guess I'm cool now. We'll see. Well, yeah, pretty much. I have almost no comment left for this movie. It is one of the most overrated movies I've ever seen in my life. It is such a poorly made movie. I mean, man, guys, I'm already starting to feel kind of hot and nervous inside because I've talked about these movies. Guys, I'm getting pretty hot and nervous right now. You know, my stomach is feeling kind of hot right now. I hate that feeling. But these movies are causing it because I really don't want to talk about these movies, but I will for your entertainment. Oh boy, some serious hatred is coming our way, isn't it? Alright. A century of hate is coming! Okay, Frozen. What else to say about it? Ripped off almost every single thing from Tangled. They took the horse, changed him, put him in there. They took a guy and a girl, changed them, put them in there, and did all of that to the characters. They used the exact same formula. They were lazy, they did not care, and yeah, it goes on.
Guess what? Colors is bigger than movies for 5-year-olds. Yeah.
What?
One side say this movie's for 5-year-olds.
What's released for 5-year-olds?
Frozen.
Yes. You know, if you guys do like this movie, I do respect your opinion. This is just my personal picks. Some movies I really, really, really hate. Hold on one moment. Oh, one more thing, guys. Wait. Hold on. Alright, hold on. There you go. Okay, sorry. Where were we? Okay, we last left off on Frozen. Oh god, I have like an entire world of hate for that movie. For these next 5 movies in general, anyway. No, 6 movies actually, because it's actually 2 movies for one of them. It's actually the very next one I'm talking about after Frozen. Even though it's pretty obvious what it is now, though. But, without spoiling them quite yet, we will, talk about them in a minute. Bottom line, the story of Frozen was terrible. The songs were just... oh my... If you took Rebecca Black and Justin Bieber, made Justin Bieber have a higher voice, make Rebecca Black have a squeaky voice, and just made them sing chipmunk wise at the maximum volume in the loudest concert in the world, it would be not as bad as Let It Go. Yeah, I went that far. Seriously, I'd rather have somebody literally barf all over my head, throw up all over my head, throw up all over me, period. And probably maybe even have a heart attack on me. Probably even have a heart attack on me and be rushed to the hospital. I'd rather have that happen than hear one lyric from Let It Go. One lyric. That means one freaking word from Let It Go. Yes. Anyways, we're done with that. Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 2.
Yep, and Davini actually recycled Toy Story 2 and replaced it with Die Hard with Vengeance.
First day is August 9, 2000, and the 2 week year codes first, second week of 2000, and the 4th, 6th week of 1995.
Nice. Now, anyways, guys.
God, I hate Toy Story 2.
Yeah. So do I. Big time. Oh, we're gonna be getting to that in a few minutes. Anyways, I'll go and show you guys my tapes of the original Toy Story. There's this one, 1996 VHS. I have another copy of 1996 VHS I'll show right after this. September 14th, 1996. And I got this one. And Incredible, printed December 6th, 1996. This is a reprint. And I got the Go Classic Collection tape. I have 3 copies right now. I hope to get a 4th one soon. I hope to get the copy of this with the blue lid. And I printed it November 8th, 2000. Now, let's keep talking about my least favorite movies that people like. But I do respect their opinions on. One moment. There we go. I just put them away very, very fast. Let's start with the monster Toy Story 2. I got a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, if that was even the slightest possible, in my opinion. Seriously, take out the 10. 0. That's what I give this movie. 0. This movie absolutely deserved nothing, in my opinion. It deserved absolutely nothing. No credit involved. Such a poor excuse. Seriously. Poor excuse for a sequel. Seriously. The very beginning was just... It was just... They were treating Buzz like such a Marvel character, action star. It's like... And Al's Toy Barn. Yeah, what does that have to do with Toy Story? They meet Barbie, one of the worst characters in Toy Story history. Jesse, also another one of the worst ever. Might as well put Barney in there. Might as well. You already put Barbie and all those other people in there. It wouldn't even make sense if you didn't put Barney in there. Oh my God! It's like they were trying to make people happy and me angry somehow. Man, I'm so sick of this movie. I never want to see it again. I'm so sick of this movie. This movie can just go rot in hell for all I care about. I want to grab every single copy of this movie. Grab the heaviest suitcase in the world and slam it into any DVD copy, a Blu-ray copy of this movie. Either that or grab every single one of them, throw them off the cliff, send them right to hell. Or you throwing them in the volcano, watching them watch your friggin' volcano explode with them in it. Setting a volcano off with it in there. Oh my! I don't want to talk about it anymore. Jesse is pretty much probably. I think Jesse's the worst character in Toy Story history, in my opinion. Barbie is second. Jesse is the most annoying. I hate Jessie so much. She is the worst character in Toy Story history, in my opinion. Anyways, let's get going. And speaking of that, my third least favorite character of all time is Lotso. From Toy Story 3, of course. That is the next movie, Toy Story 3. 90... whatever percent. Wait, let me look one more time.
99.
99%. Seriously? Is that what you really told me, people? You give something this poorly created, this ugly, this disgusting, this meaningless, this meatless, this brainless, this This is undefined level of bad. This is undefined. Even Google doesn't know how much this movie sucks.
Okay, back, guys. I gotta get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. Anyways, seriously, it's like they just did not care about this movie. They wanted to just give the middle finger to America and just make this. And just give the middle finger to America again. This is a serious middle finger to America. And this cannot happen anymore. This is an actual threat to America, this movie is setting. I mean, seriously, the characters are so bad. Makes you want to take out a gun and kill all of them. Seriously, you want to kill the characters so badly. You want to see all of them rot in hell. You want to see all of them rot in hell. You don't care about your childhood in this movie. You even want Woody to die in this movie. I mean, everybody is so selfish and unlikable and stupid in this movie. The characters are freaking midgets. The story makes no sense. Characters are completely underdeveloped. I mean, and they just do dumb things the whole movie. And it's like, really?
I'm back, guys.
You're that immature, people? Go back to preschool. Learn your ABCs one more time. Apparently, you don't know your ABCs if you can't do that, you know. Seriously, learn your freaking ABCs. Come on. You don't have to waste all of our time, you know.
By the way, guys, I'm back.
Yeah, I heard you. Is there even anything else to say about this? Oh my god. I have so much hatred for this movie, it's not even funny. That's all I'm going to say. I have so much hatred for this movie. I mean... What can I even say here, man? What can I even say? I don't know what to say about this movie. I really don't. What else to say about this movie? I mean, it's just such a poor movie. And happy ending, of course. Because apparently, this is another love story. Once upon a time. Bullcrap. I hate those freaking bullcrap movies. Oh, happy forever after! The only difference is they did not say happy forever after at the end. When it was obvious they meant it. I mean, come on, that is the ultimate laziest. That shows you don't know anything about these people. You don't know anything. In fact, these characters could have came from Mars and you wouldn't have known about it. These characters you know nothing about in this, they don't explain anything further that the original already explained. Well, you know the original did already explain things, but they didn't explain new characters at all. They still felt like friggin' strangers. Like, at the end credits, they still felt like friggin' strangers. Oh my god, it's like, come on. You need to develop your characters a lot better. That's why I said underdeveloped earlier. Because they're underdeveloped, they make no sense, the characters are annoying, the story makes no sense, it's stupid. It's repetitivity, it is an awful creation, it's just, Man. Exaggeration is killing me today. Skype, really? Oh, Skype, you're killing me, man. And Skype dropped a call because they do not want to hear about Toy Story 3 anymore, apparently. Because that movie sucks so badly. This movie sucks literally that badly. Alright, let's stop talking about Toy Story 3. We've talked about it for probably a good 5 minutes. Let's move on to the next one. My top 3, guys. Oh, no. Now, guys, I did switch movies quite a bit. I even have a different number 1 now. You guys probably will see it in a few minutes. I have a different number 1 now. And number 2 is now the movie that was originally number 1. I'm not going to talk about it right now, though, but I'll talk about it in a few minutes. Let's start with my number 3 right now. It's number 3 right now. Zootopia is now number 3. Oh my god, this I mean, I'd rather spend an extra night in the devil, in hell, meeting the devil, and probably burning my soul alive. I'd rather have the devil shoot my soul 175 times. And probably having my ears, probably taking earwax out of my ears, Mother Nature, and the devil, excuse me, and the devil forcing me to eat my own earwax. I'd rather do that than watch 2 seconds of this movie. Seriously, the animation is such atrocious mess. It looks like a Robin Hood wannabe. Some of the this one character looks completely like a Robin Hood wannabe. Looks like they just cut out that character and just said, "Okay, let's plaster him into this." They did that exactly. I mean, the trailer of the movie even was just freaking gross. It's just like all sorts of, and there's even some fart humor in it. It's gross. It's just downright gross. So yeah, I didn't have that going for it. It's the third worst movie ever. It is just a mad-endly waste of time. I can't believe so many people like this movie. I can't believe it got 98%. It totally did not deserve it. And to be honest, I really have nothing else to say. I hate it. That's it. I just don't know what else to say about it. I don't want to go on like I did with Toy Story 3, but I feel like for those last two, I will go on like that. Be aware I will go on like that for these last two as well. Let's get to the last two now. Let's get these over with so I don't have to do it anymore. Number 2 is now Star Wars The Force Awakens. Oh my god. This is such a disappointing movie. I mean, it ruined everything Star Wars had to offer, the original, A New Hope, obviously. It ruined everything it tried to be. It ruined everything. It was not funny. It was not clever. It was not enjoyable. It was not pleasant. It was just not anything. It's not funny. It's not clever. It's not any of that. It's not even action-packed. It's not even enjoyable at all. There's like little to no action in this movie. The story is stupid. What?
Tyler, what are you talking about?
The Force Awakens right now.
I couldn't hear because the internet cut off for no reason.
Oh my god. Anyways, let's get back to this. Whoever made this movie, go back to school! Like my VHS of Back to School. Go back to school.
The internet did not care everyone in the middle of a video.
Yeah, I know. But anyways, let's get back to The Force Awakens. I know so many people like this movie. I respect their opinions. Can't believe it's got 92 Rotten Tomatoes. This is the most overrated movie ever. I mean, it's the third highest grossing movie of all time. I don't even want to talk about that. Oh, God. Alright. Time to go on. Time to go on. First thing I did not like about this movie was that just the graphics just did not they looked like they were cut out of the Star Wars prequels and just plastered to look differently.
Even the Star Wars prequels at least were by Fox.
There was no Fox involved in this one. I think they should have brought back Fox, you know. That would have been a good one. Seriously, bring back Fox. They did a lot better with their movies. And I like the prequels so much better than this. I hate the prequels. I like them better than this so much more. This one is just an ultimate disgrace. It ruins everything Star Wars. Seriously, it's an ultimate disgrace. It ruins everything Star Wars. Not a single redeemable quality. Third highest grossing movie of all time. I have no idea why I hate it. Passionately. I hate it. Oh, but I have so much hatred for this movie. I'm so sorry for this. Oh my, I don't know how else to even express myself right now. It is so bad. It is so bad, so bad. Oh my god. I mean, I just lost words totally. Ugh. The CGI is just not there. It's not. It's just, you know, it's just really typical stupid and just does not look right. The action sequences are pretty bad as well. Just not really. There's kind of bland. You don't really know anything about the characters. So you don't really give a crap about them. You don't give a crap. You don't give a crap about. Seriously, even if they added Jar Jar Binks, it probably would have been better than it was. I'm not even kidding about that. Well, actually, okay, that was way over the top. I apologize. I was kind of joking about that one, to be honest. It would have been worse if it had Jar Jar Binks in it. Alright, I'll give it that. I'll give it that, alright? I'll give it that. Okay? I was kind of joking. I was joking. Alright. Oh! I forgot another movie, didn't I? Edge of Tomorrow. I did not like that one either. It was just repeating the same scenes over and over again. It was repetitivity. Not to be off topic, though, but they just kept playing the same scenes over and over again. It was just like, show us the rest of the film. Don't keep replaying the same scenes over and over again. Nobody wants to see the same scenes 32 times before we move on to another one. Come on. And I just had to get that out of the way. Forgot Edge of Tomorrow. I apologize. I think that got like in the 90s%. I don't remember exactly where it landed. Anyways, alright. There's Force Awakens. I just don't want to talk about it anymore. Alright, the newest favorite movie ever! Oh boy. Here comes the hate. Inside Out! Oh my god! I am a devil to this movie. Oh, I'm going to be a major devil to this movie. Oh, it just tried so hard to be creative. It tried so hard, so desperately to be creative. This worked probably less than Barney's Great Adventure. Yes. This worked less than Barney's Great Adventure creativity.
And what you went to home with the Winky and not your Sky.
That is a lot to say right there. That is, you know, some people might call that an understatement, but still, I mean, not understatement, an overstatement, excuse me, but still, you know. Oh, I am an absolute devil to this movie. I'm gonna crush this movie so hard. I'm gonna crush this movie freaking soul, burn it. Oh my god. Inside Out, Inside Out, Inside Out. I know I'm gonna get hate for it. I respect your opinion if you like it. I'm not even gonna talk. You know how I feel about it. You kind of get an idea. Even if you don't, you kind of get the idea a bit. Man, this movie is so tiring. They tried so hard to be creative with it. It was not creative in the least category. It is not creative at all. There's not one moment I looked at and I was like, that's pretty creative, actually. No, none of that. Seriously, all the characters are so small. It seem like they're so small. The characters, especially the main characters, oh my god, they drive me freaking nuts. Why are the characters' names Happy, Shy, and all that other stuff? Seriously, that's like calling somebody blue and green and yellow. Does it even make sense? Might as well call characters that. Seriously, mad, happy, sad. Why are emotions like that? Why are they getting personalities? It does not make sense to me. I'm sorry. Is there something I'm not getting with that part? Oh my god, it's like this movie is just trying to it's trying to kill me so hard. I mean, this movie might have been one of the movies that probably ruined my life, man. This movie might even ruin my life. This movie was that overwhelming and boring and cliche. It might have even ruined my entire life, man. This movie disgraces emotions. This movie disgraces emotions. This movie disgraces emotions. This movie makes fun of emotions. It actually makes fun of emotions. It makes emotions look silly. It makes emotions look they make them look terrible. Seriously, I don't even like emotions anymore. Thanks to this movie. I don't even like the word emotions anymore. Man, most poorly written movie ever made. Definitely the most poorly written movie ever made, in my opinion. Seriously. If I could, I'd probably grab a piece of grapefruit-sized hail. I'd probably go on that disc. I would go on it so hard. Maybe even just throw it in the largest mountain range ever. And just watch it get totally shattered. I mean, I would just be so happy to do that. Seriously, put every single copy of this movie in the fireplace, please. Oh, this movie is a waste of Earth's energy. This movie is a waste of Earth's money. This movie is a waste of everything. It's a waste of theater space. To put it in theaters, it's just a waste of theater space. It's a waste of and when you buy it, it's just a waste of It's just a waste of. It's a waste. It's a waste. You know, it wastes your space. I mean, unbelievable. Is there anything else to even say about it? Seriously, they just how you make characters out of emotions. That's so dumb. It's like, and now that's not the only reason why I hate it, though. Obviously, it's not the only reason.
Even hoping the wiki and the master of disgrace spare to death.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. Man, this movie just sent the biggest middle finger ever. I cannot forgive a movie for that. So, congratulations, Inside Out. You are my #1 least favorite movie of all time. I will never like you ever, 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 ever. I've always hated you since day one. I'll hate you forever. Go burn in a ditch, bitch. And excuse my language for that. And that's my opinion on the movie. If you guys like it, good for you. I can't stand it. Alright. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, that was a lot of anger to get out. I'm glad it's over. I don't have to talk about these movies anymore. Yay. Feels really good, so... Oh, God. These movies, man. I'm glad if you guys enjoyed this video. I'm glad. Subscribe if you like my videos, if you want to watch more from me. And I will see you guys in my next video.